Hey guys, welcome back to Phenomenal Beauty on yet again another vlog post about the makeup course. So I've actually just done a cast weekend. What I might try and do is probably every Monday or Tuesday I'll do a post on what I just sort of learned and a little bit about sort of detail how I'm sort of feeling, how I'm progressing in the actual class. But it's fun in class. Like I said, we actually get to model, so we'll partner up each week with someone new, and that way we get to learn different, obviously, face shapes, skin types and all that, and just go through the motions of what we learnt the previous week as well as what we've learnt on that day. So in the last class we learnt a couple of new things, I suppose. So we went over colour theory, which is pretty much, you've already seen all these sort of colour wheels, so you know, your primary colours, your secondary colours, cool and warm colour, how the colour theory relates to eye makeup. Spent a little bit of time going over that. Then we got to practice sort of eye shadow looks and sort of matching what we thought would be a good sort of a more natural tone for that particular person or whoever we were partnering with. So that was really funny. I got to actually do gel eyeliner on someone for the first time. I normally do liquid eyeliner. I've done the pencil. I've never actually done, you know, that little fine tapered brush on someone else. It's one thing doing it on yourself. It's a completely different ball game doing it on someone else. So you're getting up close and personal to that. Some of the girls, like, you know, your hands are sort of shaking, you know, so, and you're drawing the light, oh my goodness. And then of course the trainer comes around and it's like, oh, I think blah blah blah. And it's all, as you know, obviously when the eye is closed it's different to when the eye opens, because it's sort of all that skin is sort of drawn apart and you see all the gaps in that eyeliner. So it was absolutely hilarious. I had to keep redoing it. We also did contouring and shading. And we got to do cream contour and shading, cream contour and highlight. We also got to do it in powder form on each other. Hilarious. Like, I just, and going over what is actually a good contour sort of shade. A lot of it I'm just unlearning what I thought I knew, and it's been really fascinating. But it was hilarious when you do that first stroke, especially with the cream contour. Like, I don't really do that much, and I've never done cream contour on someone else. And you want one thing, seeing her do the demo, and then, you know, do the theory, blah blah blah, sit down, do it on someone else. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, the people are just, you know, like bleeping each other because it was hilarious. So that's one good thing. Obviously you got to be serious because we have time limits, so we get maybe 20 minutes or something to do something we've just learnt on each other. That will, I mean, you know, we take turns another 20 minutes that, so we can learn on and keep the pace up in the class. And pretty much what they want you to do is you'll learn whatever during that class, and you go away, and each night or day or whatever, whenever you get a chance, you're practicing what you've just learned. So pretty much by the time I rock up to the next class, we'll go through everything else we've learned before. Like, I'll sit the person down, we do the skin assessment, the skin preparation, your foundation, then we'll do what we've just learned, like eye makeup, contouring, shading, and then whatever we've just learned in that class. So you just keep that all that practice rolling. So pretty much, say in this week where I just pretty much bombed doing the gel eyeliner, next class, because I've got the week to practice, I should be like great, you know, but not grabbing the Q-tips and trying to fix it. It was just, or redo it. It was hilarious. So that was one good thing. It's just a shame that we don't have manuals, so we can't read ahead. I'm sure maybe other schools do it completely differently. We just get to get the handouts at each class. So next class, I can only guess, maybe we're doing false eyelashes or something. I don't know, or blush. Like, we haven't done blush yet, so I assume that's what we're going to do. I can't read ahead or anything like that, so that's a shame. Also, like I said, I was hoping to show you the makeup kit. We didn't get it, dear. We assume it's going to be next weekend, because when she did sort of warm it, it was supposed to be this weekend. We're getting it at the very latest. It would be the next Sunday. She mentioned that at the other class, not this one. She was there very briefly, which is the lady that runs the school, but yeah, she didn't mention anything. So we're just like, oh, it's a bit of a shame. She did provide us though with a, you know, those fabric carry bags like you get at Kohl's. We got the Kmart one to put the makeup in, but it's completely inappropriate for when you're lugging around, you know, eyeshadow palettes and blush palettes and you know, cleanser and toner and all of that. It just sort of can roll around. So what I do is I store it in a box at home once I've cleaned it all up, put it in the box and away, because like my son desperately wants to get into it, so I need to be able to lock it away or put it somewhere like hard, and then when I'm carrying it in the car, I put that carry bag into a box so it doesn't roll around. It's just it's getting sort of very messy now, and we haven't got all of our makeup yet, even though we had to pay for the kit as you do with most courses. You pay for the kit before, or separate to the course fees. You pay for it, then you get provided with the kit, I assume. But we're slowly getting the makeup to us. We've got the majority of it on the first day, but like this eyeshadow's missing. We still got eyeshadows missing. We just got the blush and contour or highlight palette at this last class, but you can see we're still missing some more. That's coming. We haven't got any of the hair stuff, so I assume that'll come with when we do the class. So yeah, it's a bit interesting, but at least we got all the brushes. We got everything that we need for each class. So that's one thing. And then obviously each night, once I come home from the class, like I said, I'll clean everything up, and then I'll deep cleanse the brushes and that, which I'll show you. So I did a photo of the look that I got given yesterday, and also just how I set it up. So pretty much you come into class, just get there a little bit early. We wipe down the station that we're at, so obviously make sure it's all clean before we put our stuff on top of it. Set it all out ready for the class, and then when we leave, obviously we clean all our stuff, put it away, put all of our dirty brushes separate to our brush roll, pack it up, wipe down the station, and then you go. And so then during the actual class, we do all the theory stuff first. Then the trainer will do a demo. So we'll set one of us down. I haven't actually been the model for the trainer yet, so I'm assuming it'll be this next class. And then they'll do half the face, and then when you partner up with someone, they'll do the rest of the face, or you'll just take turns. And like I said, each week it's someone different, so you're getting to practice on different skin tones, skin types, do a new assessment each time. So you're obviously checking, are they oily combination, are they allergic to anything, are they sensitive, do your skin prep, then you put on the makeup. So I like that whole thorough thing. It's not, you don't just learn an eye look or how to contour. You got to do all the basic skin stuff first before you launch into the actual pretty side, the design side of things. So that's pretty much where I am at the moment. And then like I showed you last time, I'll do my notes in class. That'll actually show up on camera. And then I'll take all this other stuff, since it's not a manual, and I'll stick it in my book and then write out some of the other stuff again. And that way it's sort of, I've got that theory stuff in my head, and then I'll practice on my poor husband as my guinea pig. And then on, like I said, the Saturdays I'll be sort of doing a couple of hours with a local lady that I found, and then during the week I'm practicing on my husband, and then I've got the class on Sunday. So very interesting. One thing I will mention, it was interesting. I suggest whenever you get your makeup, if you're doing a course and they provide you with the makeup, open everything there in the class. Check the makeup, check everything's whole, make sure nothing's broken, check all your brushes, check you've got every single thing. So that's pretty much what I'm learning. If you do have any questions, just let me know each post, then I can sort of answer anything, because obviously I'm sort of hyped up from that one, and I can't really think of anything else at the moment. So guys, I'll see you next post if you've just been following this. Otherwise, I will be doing that big giveaways winner announcement this week. I actually have to sit down and go through all of the entries in that. We'll just sort of finish going through that. It might take me a couple of days. Obviously I'll try and do it in between everything else. I'll get that one up. I will be having a hair care product giveaway next week that I'll be starting, and yes. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, thanks for sort of showing an interest in this as well, obviously because you love makeup. I'm glad that you want to hear my little sort of stumbling, bumbling, first time makeup course journey. So yes, anyway guys, take care.